Hi friends, welcome to my YouTube channel SS Analysis. First of all, I would like to tell you that if you are watching this video first time, subscribe my channel to see my more upcoming videos on analysis of different commodities and equity indices. And second important thing is to watch this video till its end to understand this solid to take your decision. Your one like will motivate me to be regular in working more for you. So let us start the day to analyze the movements of silver futures in a monthly time frame. So here you can see that how the silver futures have been constantly facing stiff resistance here at the levels of $29.063, whereas silver futures have been constantly attempting to sustain above this level since August 2020 when the silver futures tested a high at the levels of $30.606 but could not sustain there and found a sharp downward move during the month of September and continued to remain under pressure below the levels of $26.174, and once again the silver futures attempted to sustain above the levels of $29.310 during the month of February 2021 but could not, and here you can see that how the silver futures behaved during the month of May 2021 but found stiff resistance at the levels of $28.898, and here you can see how the silver futures started a downward move during the month of June 2021 when it finally found stiff resistance at the levels of $28.650, from where you can see that how the silver futures have been moving downward and finally closed the last week at the levels of $25.969 after testing a low at the levels of $25.770. So friends, here I find that currently the silver futures have been going through a bearish pressure. So let us check the current status of Ichimoku cloud in a monthly time frame. So here in a monthly time frame, here you can see that how the silver futures have finally found some support at the 9 days moving average, which is currently at the levels of $26.053. So friends, here I find that immediate support is at the 9 days moving average in silver futures, but if the silver futures find a breakdown below the levels of $26.053, we'll see this downward move to continue during the upcoming week, where the next support will be seen at the levels of $23.708, and the next support will be at the 26 days moving average, which is currently at the levels of $21.340. Friends, here I find that any upward move above the levels of $29.495 will provide a good opportunity to go short with a stop loss at the levels of $31.068. Friends, here I find that the silver futures could remain under selling pressure above the levels of $29, because here I find that the formation of a bearish candle in a monthly time frame looks evident enough for the continuity of a downward pressure, and here I find that this will be a very decisive time for the silver futures, because if the silver futures find a monthly closing below the levels of $24.280 during the month of June 2021, we'll see a sharp selling pressure, because here I find that a breakdown below the levels of $23.708 could keep the silver futures under heavy bearish pressure. So friends, here I find that if the silver futures are not able to hold above the 26 days moving average, which is currently at the levels of $21.340, we'll see the silver futures to continue this downward trend up to the lower end of Ichimoku cloud. So friends, now let's check this move in a weekly time frame. Friends, here in a weekly time frame, here you can see that how the silver futures have been constantly facing stiff resistance at the levels of $28.795, whereas we have seen a sharp fall during the last week from the levels of $28.182, when the silver futures finally closed the last week at the levels of $25.969 of testing a low at the levels of $25.770. Friends, here I find that if the silver futures are not able to hold above the Ichimoku cloud during the upcoming week, which is currently at the levels of $24.710, we'll see this fall to continue in silver futures, where the immediate support for silver futures will be at the levels of $23.708, and here I find that if the silver futures are not able to defend this support at the levels of $23.708, we'll see this fall to continue, where the silver futures could even test the low end of Ichimoku cloud, which is currently at the levels of $21.341, which is a strong support for silver futures, from where the silver futures could found a bounce back up to the levels of $23.708. Here I find that if the silver futures are not able to hold above the levels of $24.984, we'll see this fall to continue. Here you can see that how the 9 days moving average has turned upward and caused this 26 days moving average, which confirms an upward move in silver futures could be seen during the upcoming week, because here I find that if the silver futures once again try to test the levels of $28.931, once again the silver futures could find this level as a tough resistance, but a breakout above this level could push the silver futures once again up to the levels of $30. But here I find that once again the silver futures could find stiff resistance at these levels, which could invite big bears to go short from here. So friends, now let's check this move in a daily time frame. So friends, here in a daily time frame, here you can see that how the silver futures have been facing stiff resistance at the levels of $28.912, what they tested on May 18, 2021, when this first exhaustive candle was created in a daily time frame, and the second exhaustive candle was seen in silver futures on June 1st, 2021, which got confirmation with this sharp downward move on June 3rd. Once again, the silver futures found some support at the 26 days moving average, but once again, the silver futures found a stiff resistance at the levels of $28.396 on June 11th, 2021, and since then we have seen a sharp sell-off in silver futures, where the silver futures tried to take a bouncing move, where you can see that how the silver futures found a steep downward move on June 16th up to the levels of $25.789, from where the silver futures found a steep reversal back up to here but could not sustain. Here you can see that how the formation of this bearish crossover in a daily time frame looks evident enough for continuity of downward move, because now the 9 days moving average has moved below the 26 days moving average, which has formed a bearish crossover in a daily time frame. Here you can see that how the silver futures found a sharp sell-off on June 17th, when the silver futures tested the lower end of Ichimoku cloud, where the silver futures found some support here, and here you can see that how the silver futures once again found a steep reversal from the levels of $25.814, but could not breach the upper end of Ichimoku cloud and found sharp sell-off here on June 18th. And here you can see that how the silver futures have formed one more exhaustive candle on June 18th, which looks evident enough for a sharp downward move in silver futures, because here I find that a gap down opening in silver futures below the levels of $25.757, which could keep the silver futures under heavy bearish pressure, where the silver futures could even test the levels of $23.708 during the upcoming week. So friends, here I find that this formation of a bearish crossover in a daily time frame looks evident enough for continuity of selling pressure in silver futures, because the silver futures have found a base here at the lower end of Ichimoku cloud, but a breakdown below the lower end of Ichimoku cloud in a daily time frame could push the silver futures to test new lows at the levels of $23.708. But so friends, here I find that if the silver futures are not able to hold the levels of $23.708, we'll see the silver futures to move towards the levels of $22.065, where the silver futures could find a major support. Once again, the silver futures could found a steep reversal from here, but here I find that the next 8 trading sessions for silver futures could be very decisive. So thank you friends, thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, don't forget to share this video with your more and more friends. Thank you.